Hey guys, we are doing some holiday baking today. We are making Oreo balls. I don't know a single person that does not love Oreo truffles dipped in chocolate and then drizzled with more chocolate. These are such a fun thing to make with kids. They can use their little hands to help roll them into balls. And then we love to package them up and give them out as gifts around the holidays too. So let me show you how to make them. They're super simple and you're gonna love them. Let's get started. The first thing we need to do is grab 22 Oreos, and I'm gonna put them into my food processor. If you don't have a food processor, you can crush these up in a big Ziploc bag. Just do it by hand and make sure they're all finely ground up. Okay, we're looking for finely ground Oreo crumbs. Okay, everything looks nice and finely ground. If there are some pieces, it's okay because we're gonna put it in the stand mixer. So take your delicious Oreo crumbs, add them to your stand mixer bowl. Okay, now we need some glue to hold everything together. We're gonna use half of a block of cream cheese, so that's just 4 ounces. Just cut it in half, make sure it's nice and soft at room temperature. And add it to your bowl. Then we're gonna put this on our stand mixer, and I have it fitted with the paddle attachment. This is gonna cream everything together into one homogeneous mixture. Takes just about 2 minutes. Okay, my mixture is done. Everything is all the same color. You can't see any of the cream cheese. I'm gonna use a cookie scoop. I do this so that everything is the same size. So just scoop and level. And then put it in your hands and roll to make a little ball. This is the part that I love to have Camille help me with. She steals bites all the time though, so you might get less than 22 truffles when you're done if you have a kid help you, but it's worth it. I'm placing these on a parchment lined baking sheet, and then I'm gonna place them in the freezer for an hour. This gets them nice and hard so that when we dip them in chocolate, they hold their shape. Okay, all of my little balls are made, so I'm gonna pop these in the freezer for an hour. My Oreo balls are in the freezer, and it's almost been an hour, so I'm gonna start melting my chocolate. I am using what is sometimes called almond bark. It's a white chocolate product. It's just much more forgiving than real white chocolate. I burn white chocolate all the time, so I always use this. It always turns out. We're gonna turn one into dark chocolate, and we're gonna leave one white chocolate. So I'm gonna do 30 seconds in the microwave, stir, and assess. Okay, this one took 60 seconds, so after 30 seconds, I just gave it a quick little stir. I'm gonna stir it. And then to this one, I'm gonna add 1/3 cup of mini chocolate chips. The heat from the white chocolate is enough to melt these mini chocolate chips. Once you add the mini chocolate chips, I wouldn't put this back in the microwave. Just give it a good stir. Let it sit while we melt our other bowl of chocolate. I'm gonna stir together my white. Okay, it's been an hour. Our Oreo truffles are nice and hard. It's time to dip. I'm gonna do half in white chocolate and half in dark. So to dip, take a fork, scoop under your truffle, drop it in, spoon some on top, pick it up right away, and then tap to remove any excess melted chocolate. And then put it right back on your tray. I did half white, so I'm gonna do the rest dark. Okay, that was my last chocolate Oreo ball. So I'm gonna do something that just makes these look a little fancier. Once your first layer of chocolate sets, you can actually go back and drizzle more on top, and it just looks a little festive. It hides any imperfections you might have. I do big drizzles, plus more chocolate on top is never a bad idea. I'm gonna do some with the same color that they're dunked in and some with the opposite one. Just use your fork, go back and forth, super slow. Don't overthink it. It makes a nice little pretty pattern on its own. I really recommend letting these set all the way in the fridge before eating, especially if you're gonna pack these up as gifts. I would actually freeze them. So we're gonna put these in the fridge for about an hour and then they're ready to eat. These are nice and set. I'm gonna plate them on a pretty plate. Sometimes I like to serve these at parties too. They're always the first thing to go. No one can resist an Oreo truffle. I hope you love this recipe for Oreo balls. I think they're great at a party and Santa loves them too, and they're also good to give as holiday gifts. For the full recipe, visit dessertfor2.com.